I'm just picking up pottery because...
You're not wasting any Eurekas.
Well, I actually, do you know what? Our housing situation is fine, but if we were on the coast...
You'd need that granary.
That granary is actually more relevant than you realise. Pottery is the thing you used to pick up straight away in Civ V because it gave you the religious thing, the shrine, to build... To get a pantheon. And obviously, it does get irrigation going as well, but we don't need it, actually. So irrigation for me isn't a big deal.
So do you just want to go straight for astrology?
Well, I guess I want to start putting points in it, and hopefully we'll discover a natural wonder. So that's one of the reasons we might go...
There's a fair chance there are no natural wonders near us, and that's just not going to happen. Because I've had games where I haven't found one till at the mid-game.
Now, what I think I'm going to probably do is...
Bring that warrior back to guard the settler?
Bring that warrior back to... And I'm going to send the settler around this way. And
really?
I think I was going to plonk him here, but...
I thought you were sending him over this way.
Yeah.
To the coast.
It's going to be a little bit of a walk.
I think they'll meet up.
Yeah, well, 2 turns, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fine, we'll send the warrior back. Maybe I fucked up by scouting too much.
Wow, here we go.
This is what I wanted to find.
That's ideal.
Okay, now I'm going to send the
Oh, and we still have the double XP card in as well for finding the wonder.
Oh, cool. So we definitely got a promotion there.
Hills, right? There's loads of hills around us.
Yeah. Well, we'll take hills and we'll go south. All right. We'll go up this hill. I feel like forest's always better, but I've picked hill in this case because I saw a hill.
Yeah,
it's a very arbitrary decision.
Surrounded by hills, we'll get the most immediate benefit.
Forest or hill. I think I want to go this way towards Torre. What does this do though? That's the thing. I always forget. Is this doubles the natural terrain yield? So this is instead of 1 food, 1.
Oh my god!
It's 2 food, 2 production, which is not.
And these forests are giving an extra food each.
The difficulty is actually this is quite far away from a capital.
Yeah.
So if I was to settle on it, which is a good idea, it might have to be a second settle. And also, in a multiplayer game, someone else is going to bring me to this city.
Probably.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm now thinking... I originally thought 1, 2, 3, like, we settle here, and then we settle out here.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? So 1 here, 1 here. This is no good to build right now, though. This will need aqueduct.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is a later game city, like my 4th city maybe, and then this might be my 5th city, but it's dangerous because then I've got my empire in this long streak of piss, which is
all these mountains make it quite hard, though, don't they?
So I feel like this is a very unlikely settle.
Well, you never know. If you find a good spot here, like south into this unexplored part, maybe that will link them all up better.
Maybe. We'll see. Let's.
Oh, the scout is spotted.
So this isn't ideal because it means there's a barb camp somewhere, which I don't know where.
Well, the warrior's on the way. I'll find it.
There's craftsmanship and masonry.
And masonry for getting a quarry down. Very nice.
Both of them actually like good Eurekas to get. I am at 4 historic events now. Sometimes I actually sort of just accidentally. Go into a normal age. I don't want to do a normal age. Like, normal age is just the worst. It does nothing for me in any positive way. It is just rubbish.
Yeah.
Normal age is...
sugar.
There's a sugar.
Double sugar.
Oh, yeah. See, this is...
That's
sexy
pretty
location.
Sexy, isn't it? Double sugar.
But look at these mountains right in the middle of my territory. They're kind of cool, and I can go between them.
Fit of trade route between, yeah.
So... maybe it's fine, but I think I still
could get like a big campus or holy site off of all those mountains.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna be aggressive. This is a city state.
Probably a city state.
Yeah, it's a city state. Cool. All right. So next up, we need to decide what we're gonna build.
This is a tough one now. Do we need more troops because it's emperor?
Well, the thing is, we get a Gogi in 1 turn.
Oh, yeah.
Or a Goge, whatever.
Goge.
So I don't want to start building my slinger until I have slotted that in. I usually go for craftsmanship first.
Yeah.
Although if I'm dancing, sometimes I'll have to delay it. But I hate to waste production not building. So I think we just slap a turn into monument because we will want a monument, and it is a lot of lot of culture. We accidentally auto moved that guy. But I think what we do is we just spank this guy.
Yeah.
Although I think we should probably move our settler first, just to check.
Just to check. Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll get the city state. Antioch. Now,
Cool.
our thing.
Do you want to wait on the envoys till we get a religion on them?
Well, we automatically get one because we're the first
First
to
to find
discover him, which is quite unusual.
What's archers?
He has a quest which is worth following. Training Archer feels like it'll be a piece of piss. We'll do it
Something we're
automatically.
going to do anyway.
Let's not worry about that then. And what's Antioch? Are they worth being super chums
What
with?
do they give us?
Trade routes to foreign cities earn +1 gold for each luxury destination. Rubbish. We're probably not going to be sending too many foreign trade routes out. Because all it does is build roads for them to attack you with.
You're going to be an internal trade route guy then?
Well, I pretty much usually am. Like, I'm a big fan of the growing cities big.
I don't believe in
It feels...
we didn't do our cards.
Did we change our card over?
Nope.
To a Goji.
No.
Shit, well, we fucked that up. But again,
Normally
like,
it tells us, doesn't it?
it's an easy thing to fuck up, honestly. What is this guy doing? Has he?
I don't know. Normally they return straight to their camp.
Well, it's possible that his camp is blocked or dead, and now he doesn't know where he's going. He won't attack our civilian units, so it's not really too much of a problem.
We'll be all right.
And I accidentally left.
Well, yeah, because we didn't then a Goge.
Well, I was originally thinking Slinger because I thought there would be a Barb camp.
Yeah.
But now there isn't. I'm actually fine with the monument being built.
Okay.
I'm not going to build any other settlers until we've made some progress. And I really want to... I think this is I'm glad I built the monument.
Okay.
Because I feel like...
Because, culture's moving very
Because look at the
slowly,
culture. It's
Yeah.
like
It's
1.6
just
at the
garbage.
moment. We did drop a pop from building the settler, but now we're going to work this culture. So...
Oh, we got
let's,
the astrology. Great. So we can get that holy site up soon.
That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do then after this monument. Okay. So,
Oh, no.
he is
He is...
already unhappy that we're too close.
Yeah, we haven't even
We
settled
haven't
yet.
even settled.
He is going to declare war on us real soon.
Almost guaranteed. Apparently, this is on a different continent,
Oh, right.
but
But we haven't discovered a different continent for foreign trade.
amazing because we started with it in view. It didn't count as discovering.
Oh, that's bullshit.
That is a bit unfortunate.
Okay, so I think we have to assume we're never going to get that thing in time.
I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's just keep. If we keep beelining this way, surely
Yeah, maybe.
our scout will go into fucking just discover
There
like
be
America.
dragons.
How far is this river like system?
No, it's like the Rio Grande.
It's cool, isn't it?
No,
Sorry about all this mess, by the way.
I think it's good. Otherwise, we'll just forget what we're talking about.
The campus and the holy site are fairly interchangeable.
Should we build that holy site
In
then?
fact, we can build the.
We need to buy
site here.
the tile.
Now, we
It's
can.
all right. We got the money. We're not spending it on anything else, are we?
Oh well, I would like to possibly keep a bit of money to buy a builder. So
Right.
I don't really want to have to pay 25 if I don't have to.
Okay. Well, we can swap holy site and campus around
Yeah.
because they both get the same benefit from the mountains.
I mean, this one faith per turn is pretty bad. But once we have the government building, it'll go up to 3 faith, and this will stay at 2 sites, and that's actually okay. So
Right.
it saves us 25 gold. We're going to do it, and this city is going to build, I think.
Do we want to start getting some troops out?
A
I mean,
monument.
India will declare war on us pretty soon.
It's true. I mean, I think we should build a slinger here, but I forgot to put the card in. So
Yeah.
we I mean, let's just.
Oh,
Let's
I
just-
didn't know you could do
Let's
this.
just take as imagine we'd done this. I would always swap this in, and I
Yeah.
usually leave it there forever. And we can actually consider taking out this card.
Faith and gold for builders or
I think we
production.
will,
Cool.
because our
Now the holy
Pantheon
site's
is
on the
not
way.
crucial,
Yeah.
right? The pantheon that we're going to pick.
It's not like we're beelining for desert folklore or
Exactly.
something.
So if we were, we'd need to leave it in there. And there's a couple of ways you can get faith. You can find a bit of faith in a ruin.
Yeah.
You can talk to it. We can find a religious city-state. There's a bunch of ways you can get it, but you sometimes have to rely on that card to get it. We're building a holy site, so in 3 turns we'll be fine anyway. So let's just smash.
Get a slinger out.
Smash a slinger out, and then we probably want a second one. Getting a kill would be nice, but
Yeah.
it's not guaranteed.
No,
He is really annoying us.
he's being weird
So don't worry about the AI, because the AI doesn't really matter too much for
for this demonstration.
for multiplayer games.
Oh, there's a city-state there we need to like chip into.
Yeah. This is an interesting bit of barb behaviour.
It's odd, isn't it?
It's good in a way, that we haven't found a lot of barb camps or found a barb camp that we need to clear.
Yeah.
Because that would have given us a bunch of historic events.
That's true.
We're doing not
okay.
great. We need to be lower, really, to be safe. But I feel like we're doing fine. They are not city-states. That is actually the Aztecs.
Who are real a-holes, normally.
It's lovely to meet you. They're probably going to... They're too far away to...
I've played any Civ game, the Aztec guys have always been a jerk to me.
Well, I was playing a game on holiday, and the Aztecs were next to me, and they were allied with a city-state that was right next to them. And this is an interesting thing. When they attacked me, the city-state sent in about 4 swordsmen. Not even... And this was early. Really early.
My God.
And those swordsmen... It was like turn 30, right? And those 4 swordsmen...
Yeah, it gutted you, I bet.
They actually killed one of my cities, but not only did they kill it, they instantly deleted it from the map.
Because we've never seen a city-state take a city before. That's what they do.
It deletes
They just raise it. And it wasn't your capital, right?
No, but it was bad.
Ooh.
It was really scary because it was like my second city, and it was a chunky city. I'd done all the harvesting at it, so it was big. But the reason I lost it was because I'd had another city on this side, and the other person had attacked me. Norway had attacked me on that side, so I'd had all my archers on that side. Yeah. He came in. I just couldn't defend it.
No.
And I went down. But if you get 2 for 1 in Civ.
Yeah, it's
bad, tough luck.
Especially by an AI that gets loads of free stuff.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Kill a unit with a slinger. Great.
This is actually amazingly convenient.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go monument as well, and
Should we promotion the warrior up?
We're gonna promote this boy back to decent standard. So the civics are gonna come in quicker now, and this one will be the next one that we want.
Yeah, do we want to get straight workforce to get our governor?
Well, yeah, we probably do, actually, because this is ever so slightly quicker. However, once this is boosted...
Yeah, do you think we'll get the boost soon?
Well, this is growing to 2, and this is growing to 4
So in 3 turns we'll get the boost. Perfect.
So we do want this one first, because then we can put the settler card in.
Right, and then get the next city out quick.
Yes, we can.
Nice.
And also what we can do is, hopefully... we can time it right so that we get our governor promoted to this one. So the
when we
settlers
research industries.
However, we're actually not going to do this time. The reason we're not going to do this is because we're going to put this in our second city.
Yeah,
we're not going to put him in our first city. If we had a lot of resources in our first city, like maybe like 2 stone and 2 forests in our first city, we'd wait the 5 turns and then we'd harvest it, and we'd build a whole load of shit, probably 3 settlers. And we go settler here, settler here, settler here.
That feels like a winning play.
It does, doesn't it? It feels very, very strong. But because we've got no harvestable resources here, really, we're going to put him here. We're going to do it here instead, but we're not going to rush settlers.
Why not settlers from down here?
Well, because it's probably going to take too long, actually. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see where we're at. Yeah, we need the shrine, really, don't we, to get our profit?
We're actually going to build a trader. Now, I could buy the trader. It's only 90 gold. I have 90 gold.
You're saving up for a builder, weren't you? Oh, okay.
Well, do you know what, though? Buying builders is actually more expensive than you realise. And also, I've got the builder card in.
Oh, of course, yeah, and then they get cheaper.
So I'm actually just going to go the shrine instead. Get that great profit points and get some faith going. I think when we pick a religion, we're going to want to pick one that generates faith.
Right.
Because I think we're going to struggle.
We're not getting a big income of faith. Right?
No.
We haven't found a city-state.
Our faith income is poor, but... faith is a thing that our culture does well. Although we only need enough faith to promulgate our religion to the city-states. Not that we found any.
No, where are all the city-states?
Well, they might be up here. We haven't done very much scouting. We're not
Maybe we
very
need another
good.
scout.
Well, I think we'll send out this boy once. Maybe we want to go straight to archery, promote a slinger, build another slinger, send a couple of archers out. They can then kill the barbs. And hopefully we can avoid getting into a normal age. So I'm sorry, I'm not good at the historic monument.
We don't want to hit a barb camp because that will give us age points.
We'll have a look, and when we hit the next year, we'll see what caused these moments to happen and see if we can avoid them next time.
Well, we can check the scroll.
Oh, okay. So
we meet India. That's unavoidable.
We can't avoid that. Finding a
natural wonder.
Can't avoid that. Settling on a different continent, we didn't even realise we were doing that. Couldn't avoid that. We met the Aztecs. Okay, so probably don't want to do any more scouting. This is partly why the one scout policy is actually not terrible in the early game. We do, however, want to definitely build a road to our second city.
Now, I always forget how this works, because it's the opposite in Civ 6, right?
Yeah, so...
Who gets the bonus resources?
The place that you sent it from.
Right.
So this place is going to get +1 food and +1 production, which is kind of what we want, because this is going to have a massive excess.
Huge injection very soon.
Once we have everything rolling. I feel like I want to just go this way with this warrior and see if we can ensure that nothing bad spawns.
Maybe the warrior wants to be our early warning system, and he just wants to sit in the no man's land, and we get a turn's extra notice of when the Indian army comes.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's a good idea. But I think we'll do it from this angle. We'll send him here, and then he'll be the place where we send this settler. I think the next settler I want to go is here.
Okay.
The Great Lakes of Georgia is going to be the plan. Okay.
9 turns on the era.
So one thing I've found you can consider doing is building the governmental plaza. Now, we can't even build it yet.
No, we need...
and the earliest we possibly could start building it was now, basically. Yeah. If we, instead of
Early Empire,
we've gone there, and we built our holy site first, which you do need to do, because actually, you do need to get something for this, and you'll get it quicker than you realise. This is why I like the holy site first, rather than the campus first.
Is it cheaper?
Well, because partly the Dark Age tenet of monasticism, which we'll get to in a second. But I feel like building a holy site and getting a Dark Age is every time better than building a campus.
Yeah.
And
well, the double science for the Dark Age.
If you don't know, the Dark Age policy is we can't see it, but when we get Dark Age, you'll see it. It's double science in cities with the holy site.
Yeah, but minus 25% culture.
Yeah, which again,
which means we'll lose 1 culture,
6,
but we'll gain 5 science. So.
Yeah, and I mean we're getting 4, so we probably will build a campus too in that Dark Age pretty quickly.
The double.
And so then we'll build it here, and that will be a decent-ish place as well. I'm not sure the governmental plaza takes a district slot either, but I will check. I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
Should we get another slinger
if I'm wrong,
or do you want to wait for archers? We could get a builder out.
Here's the point that the game gets tricky, because now we want to build settlers.
And we don't have the card.
And we don't have the card yet. And it's like, I think we can one turn a slinger, because then we can help with the cover. Because that's always tricky, in a multiplayer game with barbs and other players. You don't want to send a lone settler off, because Shin might just take it. So now we can change to settlers, which is definitely what we want. And now we can change. We're keeping in this to build the slingers quicker.
Yeah.
This is where we are. It's just, and now we change to settlers. Now, so in the governmental plaza, and this is why I think it's too slow. Okay, so this thing here, a governmental plaza. Imagine I built this instead, and then I've thrown the governmental plaza down now. I can then start building the governmental plaza, and then when that's built, I can build a building in it that gives me plus 50% settler production. And every time you build a settler, you get a free builder. Sorry, you settle a city, you get a free builder.
Wow.
Now,
but that really delays you getting your settlers out.
It really does, but also, I don't think you can even build that building. It doesn't actually say on this. I don't think you can build a building until you've got political philosophy.
Right.
So this is quite far away. Now, I can get it going now, and we can have a little look, but I think you'll find that it's too slow. So if we just imagine we save the game, turn 23, we're building a settler, 2 turns. Imagine instead of building a settler, we build other stuff. We can't build any other stuff at the moment, unfortunately, because we've not really thought about it. Maybe we can start building the campus now. Maybe we can start building a wonder now. And wonder might be good, like a pyramids. We have a desert tile actually. We could pyramids it. It can't be hills though, so it would have to be 1, 2, 3. We'd have to buy these 2 tiles. Can't do that at the moment because we spent the money on a trader.
I see what you're saying. So if you went for a big wonder project, then the government plaza gets you your set. You miss out on the settlers, but then the government plaza can mean you don't miss out too much on your settlers.
So at this stage, once the 2 cities are down, this is a big point in the game where you either build settlers now with the 50% settler card, as you used to in Civ 6.
Yeah, that's the standard.
Or you wait till your governmental plaza's down and you've built the building in it. But that involves building the plaza. It involves building this thing. And also, I feel like that is too slow. Unless you've got Magnus in your city, this city,
giving you loads of free production.
and as soon as you hit this thing, So I think you'd be a very heavy culture start for a start. Mm-hmm. Like maybe we'll find that this actually is about as heavy as we're getting. But if imagine we'd met a culture city state at the start and he was giving us +2, and we had a bit. This is giving us 1 culture, not great. But imagine we settled on like a natural wonder that had culture. Mm-hmm. We had some more culture coming in. We were going down this tree a lot quicker. We'd found 3 city states to get this done faster. We're not going to do that. So imagine all that had happened. We could very much instead consider building something else other than a settler here, like a really good wonder. Now, honestly, like some of them are still legitimately really, really good. The ones I'll mention are the Temple of Artemis. So each camp, pasture, and plantation improvement within 4 tiles this wonder gives you an amenity, which is actually not bad, and also
+3 housing, +4 food.
That is pretty huge. Now, obviously, if you've started with a big load of cows. Mm-hmm. Which I kind of haven't. I think the start we started with before had like 3 sheep. Yeah. On that second desert one, that would be a really cool place to think. Oh damn! Like if I put the Temple of Artemis
+3 happiness, +3,
and it's within 4 tiles too. So I could have imagined these were sheep. I could put the Temple of Artemis like here, and it might pick up stuff that I can't even see yet. And that is a lot of amenities, a lot of food, a lot of housing, and that might well be worth it. The reason that cities don't really grow is usually housing in this game. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked ever so slightly onto this, but I think this is a big decision point in the game. Like, do you just pump out your settlers now? The other advantage of pumping out settlers now is that it stops other people grabbing the sides.
Well, that's the thing. That's the main reason for me, is that you don't want to get boxed in.
But if you do that, you can possibly make enemies. But yeah, like in the case of like a multiplayer game, we're very... I think that in a multiplayer game, there will be someone settled here. Like in our games, do you know what I mean?
It depends. I mean, that's your capital. Like, if someone doesn't start like where that silk is, if their capital isn't there, then they're probably not going to settle.
Well, I feel like usually when I play a multiplayer game, we haven't got enough. We got enough space for 4 to 5 cities each.
Yeah,
because that's what we're sort of supposed to, and it's supposed to be who plays those best. So I don't know. I don't know, Ben, but yeah, it feels like this would be silly, not an option. Because I'm surprised someone else hasn't seen that natural wonder and be like, I'm going over it.
We don't know.
Because if you see a natural wonder within an expansion space, you're going to want to take that, aren't you?
It is a bit of a reach for us.